Hi, I'm Brad with Orbit. Today we're going to talk to you about moving an existing sprinkler head. As your landscape grows and develops over time, sometimes it becomes necessary to move a head as you add a flower bed or a garden or some other landscape feature. So we're going to show you how to move the head in the quickest and easiest way possible. Come on, let's go get started. Here we have the head we'll be moving today. We're going to be moving it from here over to the corner of our yard. Tools you'll want to have on hand for this job are a shovel to remove the sod and the dirt, a pair of flexible tubing cutters, a pair of PVC cutters, riser flex fittings, and riser flex pipe. We'll go ahead and get started by removing the sod and the dirt. Now that we've removed the sod, we'll go ahead and remove some of the dirt. It's always a good idea to have a round nose shovel on hand as well, or a trenching shovel to clean trenches when you're doing this type of work. We've also got a bucket here to put all of our dirt in. You can also use a tarp or a piece of plastic. Some way to get the dirt back in the hole without losing it all into the sod surrounding your head. Now that we've finished cleaning the dirt out of the trench and we've exposed the head, we can see what type of pipe we're working with. You may have cases where you have PVC pipe or poly pipe in the ground. Depending on the pipe you have will determine what type of cutter you need. In this case, we have riser flex pipe, a flexible tubing that's quite easy to work with. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the head. And just go ahead and set that aside where you won't get any dirt in it. And we can see the fitting here. We can reuse this fitting, so we'll go ahead and remove it from the pipe. After you've removed that from the pipe, you can see you may have over time a flared end here. And it's a good idea to sometimes cut off that end so you have a tight fit with the coupling you're going to insert there to extend your line. We'll go ahead and cut that off. And now we'll go ahead and install a new coupling to extend our pipe down the trench. Now that we've made our connection with our coupling and our piece of tubing, we can run that down the trench, measure it, cut it, and add back the fitting we took off earlier. With the pipe in the trench, now we can determine where our head will go and measure the pipe and cut it. We'll add back the fitting we removed. The barbs on these fittings help you to thread the fitting in quicker and easier than a straight barbed fitting. There is a taper to them. With that on, we can go ahead and attach our head again. Set our depth on that, and now we can start to backfill the trench and replace the sod. Now that we've got our head installed, we want to make sure it's as close to straight up and down as possible. A gear head needs to be straight up and down so that the spray arc doesn't go too high or too low, as that can affect the watering pattern on the lawn. We'll go ahead and backfill around this head. This is one of the most critical parts of the installation that's often overlooked. You want to make sure that the dirt is packed down as tightly as possible around the head. This will ensure that it stays straight up and down after water starts to seep down around the head and compact the dirt. The other thing you want to make sure to do is check for level with the grass. You don't want it higher than the grass, as your mower or your string trimmer will hit it, and you don't want it too low or you're going to be cleaning out around the head so that it sprays evenly. Now that the dirt has been put back and the sod has been replaced, this project is complete. For more information and how-to videos, please visit us at orbitonline.com.